Oh, excuse me, morning. A bit crap this morning. Not many people that walk in the dogs. Now, the position that Disney get talked about has kind of disappeared out of the chat as far as I can see. Is a goalkeeper now. I like Jack Butler, nice man, and all that, but I still really think we need a goalkeeper more than any position. Now, I know people will say he had one bad season. That see any other position in the pitch, that's fine. All right, let's go. You know, but if it's a goalkeeper, you can't. Because see if he has one bad game at the start of the season, we're going to say, why didn't we get a new goalkeeper? Why didn't we do this? Why didn't we do that? Now, and I've seen people argue, well, the defence in front wasn't very good. They weren't. But what's that got to do with his ability to stop a shot? That they're not linked in any way or form. If anything, it's the other way around. The defence in front of him, knowing they've got a superb goalkeeper behind them, it instills confidence in them. It's the other way around because the last time I talked about it, people put it the other way, and I totally disagree. If the goalkeeper's great, it gives confidence from back to front. You know, Sir Alex Ferguson's a perfect man to quote on this. He says a goalkeeper gives you 13 to 15 points a year. He said we would have got 9 in a row without those 3 solid goalkeepers and the understudies we managed to pull in when there was injuries. We need a goalkeeper. It's the most important position on the pitch. The goalkeepers, what is it? The saying, strikers win your games, goalkeepers win these trophies. That's always been in my. I've always went with that. We need a goalkeeper. Now, hopefully, we get Connor Cody this week. So that's another. That'd be. I think people always say about the spine of the team. So that'd be the centre. He's a centre half, isn't he? And then the guy Joe Thingy that we got yesterday, another tough tackler. So that'd be 2 solid, experienced footballers we've got on the pitch. I know people are saying, but there's no sell on fee. Forget that now. We need to start winning trophies because once you start winning, you learn to win. You keep winning. Because it's an argument. It's something we're not a team of winners. We've not been a team of winners for years. As uncomfortable as that is to say, we need to get back winning. We need winners on the pitch, people that know how to win games hard in the trenches. It looks like these guys can do that. So forget about the sell-on thing right at this moment in time, because if these players come in and they win his trophies, that brings them money in. Especially if we get the Champions League next year, which I know that'll be a tough thing to do. But so again, what day is it today? Wednesday. So day 3 of the transfer window, I'm calling it, because the financial year started Monday or Tuesday, whatever day it was. What's the day? The day is the second. So the transfer window really started yesterday. That's where I'm going it from. Still, people saying, "Oh yeah, the podcast I did with a Rangers legend, it'll be up this time tomorrow-ish, give or take, depending when I get out of my bed." Still pretty chuffed with that. He actually talks about what I've just said about the players coming in, and he goes against me a bit. He says the fans have got a right to be a bit, wanting players in, and he's got other fantastic quotes and chat. It was really interesting. You can watch it now. It's in the subscription place. I know I said yesterday I'm a bit uncomfortable with that subscription thing, but Facebook can I make you do it, and it's the cheapest I can make it in 99p. But it's in there, and it seems to be getting well received by the people that have seen it. So yeah, I was a bag of nerves doing it, but it was good. But a few others have seen it as well. But yeah, let's see what today holds. I'll look through the internet this morning. We'll wake up, spend an hour just scouring, seeing what's going on. And I think there's a couple of new names appeared in the rumour mill, but I'm not posting them as such because I don't do that because it makes me look a twat if he doesn't come in. They say, "Oh, you said he was coming." I didn't say that. I said it was a rumour. But so there, I learned my lesson that a long time ago. Anyway, not the best of days. Hopefully it clears up. Can't see the heads of air, so that means it's going to rain all day, maybe. All right. Things are good for Rangers. Always remember that we're in a good place. Cheers.